This is round 7 of the World Rally Championship. I'm here in Sardinia for Rally Italia with Colin from WRC Live. Sardinia is one of the most punishing, technically challenging rounds of the championship. The heat is extreme, it works the tyres harder than probably any other round of the championship, and there's one place on these roads that you don't want to be. It's first on the road. Sebastien Ogier comes first on the road as championship leader. Colin and I are going to explain to you the problems that Ogier will face as he tries to win this event. There we are, Colin. You can see immediately there's a really good example here of what is going to make Sebastien Ogier struggle on this stage here. If we look here, there's loose. It's really, really slippery. It's like ball bearings, almost as bad as we used to see in Australia all the years back in Perth. It is very, very small stones coming into this left-hander here. The line is right through here. Look at that. Look how loose it is. And this will get swept. We can see there's a bit of a line here from the wreckage, but this will be swept within 3 or 4 cars. All of these loose stones will have gone, and the cars following Ogier could be as much as a gear up through here. It's going to make a huge difference. What we've got here is one of the slightly quicker bits of the stage. There's not a lot of really quick stuff in Sardinia. It's not known for that. It's not that kind of rally. But immediately we're coming into a tighter, twistier section, and it's just this sort of place where Sebastien Ogier is going to struggle. He's going to lose traction here. Again, he's going to lose traction here. All the time this road will clean, and it'll give the guys behind him so much opportunity to pull time out of him. Again, we're coming, you know, he'll pull a couple of gears here, struggle for traction there, immediately into another corner. That's where he's losing time, isn't it, Colin?
It really is, and as you say, David, it's really what's typical of this rally is in sections you have long sections where it's corner to corner to corner.
It's relentless, absolutely relentless.
It absolutely is, and you know, the only thing that might, I suppose, play into Sebastian's hands is by the time he gets to this, which is the 4th stage in the loop, stage 5, he might have a little bit of rubber left on his tyres, David. Might that help him?
Well, that's a point that I'm not sure about at all, Colin, because we have to wonder, what is Sebastien Ogier going to do? For me, he has one opportunity on Friday morning, and that's to take the softer tyre. He'll be running in a lot of this loose stuff that we've shown you already, so the tyre wear won't be as bad for him. And we know for sure Sebastien Ogier is better than anybody else in the World Championship at preserving his tyres, at looking after them. So he's probably the only guy that can take 4 or possibly, dare we say it, maybe even 6 soft tyres on Friday morning. It would be a gamble, and it will be a big gamble, because by the time they get to this point of the loop, stage 5, stage 4th in the loop, as you say, the ambient temperature will have gone right up, and it will be a lot hotter than the 7:30 in the morning when they started.
Yeah, this is something we have to bear in mind. The first 2 stages on Friday morning, very, very early indeed. 7:30, I think the first stage kicks off. Probably somewhere around 14-15 degrees. By the time they get here, 10:30, 11 o'clock, could be as high as 24-25 degrees. Soft tyres, as you say, David, would be a huge gamble, but we know that this year Ogier is going to have to do all he can. Is it, though, a gamble worth taking?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? Does he need to take a gamble? You know, the guy's 22 points in the lead in the championship. That's not a time to start gambling. But it's almost a manageable gamble, this one, to take those soft tyres on Friday morning. If he takes 6, he can deal with the puncture, and he will for sure, he will get better grip than, well, for sure, than if he was running a hard tyre. No doubt, this is going to be one of the toughest rounds of the championship this year. From what we've seen out there, there's loose gravel, there's high temperatures. Ogier is going to struggle, the tyres are going to struggle. It's going to be a hard weekend, Colin.
It's going to be the most difficult, as you say, I think, so far for Ogier. Temperatures, tyre wear, dust make this a hugely interesting opening morning here in Sardinia.
But there is still one question, Colin.
What's that?
Will Ogier
make hay while the sun shines?